JGott beats.
What's up, everybody? I'm JGott, and let's talk. Let's talk about the gaming industry and how I think it's gotten too big. No homo. So, I remember back when I was gaming when I was a kid, back in the 80s, mid-80s, like 87 and 88. The NES came out, I was four or five, one or two. I was like big into games, back when I was a kid, because it's like, this technology was new, something cool. And it was always looked upon to about, mid-90s, late 90s. If you play video games, you're looked upon as being a nerd. Like, oh, you're so nerdy, so people, they kind of made fun of you, I wasn't bullied, but some people might have been bullied. So back then, gaming was like just our way of getting out of reality and entering a fantasy world where you can be anybody or anything or whatever. It's I looked at it as an escape to leave reality, temporarily. So it was always looked upon as being something that nerds did. It was just, all the nerds do that and the jocks do this, type of thing. And let's talk about how it's changed. It's kind of for the better and worse. Yeah, it's bigger now. It's getting more attention. That means more money's being dumped into it to give us a better product, right? Granted, we do have some mishaps with, some titles coming out there. It's not ready, So going forward from that, I'm not trying to dwell on that type of negative part of the industry though, but let's talk about how it improved, how we were able to play other games rather than platforms. We got introduced to RPGs, action, racing, fighting, simulators, different type of genres, music, learning how to play instruments. The list kind of goes on. So let's talk about how it's gotten too big. No homo. So my thing, I've been noticing that we have these groups. I guess I'll say like the Gamers Gate and like the feminist groups that just want to rain on our parade. And in reality, games really haven't changed. From at least as long as I've been playing, they haven't changed. What they've been doing and such. But I guess what's changed is the graphical appearance of visuals. So now it's more, you can actually see what's going on versus 8-bit pixel, versus 8-bit pixelated stuff to now. So some of these groups want to change our hobby, the thing that we like doing. They say that it's destroying our minds, it's giving the youths of America the wrong impression on how to treat a woman, and the wrong impression on how to do this and how to do that, how to treat these people. But in reality, nothing has really changed. Like, I haven't changed. There's numerous studies that have been done to where they just debunked everything that was said about us. So let's talk about why are they trying to change the thing we want to do. It's like they want to get heard for what? And I'm wondering to myself, do these people actually play games? It's I kind of want to say is, you can't comment on something they know nothing about, right? At the same time, I can't really comment about something I don't own either. Like, I really can't say too much about an Xbox or a Wii U or a Ouya or Amazon Fire. I don't own these products, so I really can't. So my comment is an opinion, but it's not a fact, not all the way really. But maybe that's a bad comparison. I don't know. But let's talk about why are they trying to ruin or just grab attention to where it doesn't need to be. Like the latest debacle was the Grand Theft Auto 5 being pulled off the shelves in Australia and Walmart. Okay, because there's a scene in there that a woman, let's say it's a prostitute, okay? Doing work on a man, and the man just retaliates in a negative way. But it's all digital anyways. So they didn't like that was in there. Walmart apparently didn't know that was in there either. Just goes to show how much they know about what they're selling, right? So the thing is, everybody fails to not see the rating on the box and who it's targeted for, like age group. So they can't ever say, oh, our kids this and our kids that. Parents, and I'm not a parent, but parents can't rely on entertainment to raise their kids, to coach them, to mentor them, things like that. To learn how to play like an instrument, hey, go right ahead. That's like that's a skill to be learned. But to coach them to have proper mannerisms and how to treat people, don't look to video games. Don't look to TV for that. You, the parent, gotta take responsibility for that. And that's like an obvious thing, right? We want to just not talk about that and let's not do those things because we don't have time in our busy day to raise our kids. We'd rather just throw them in front of the TV, turn on the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Wii, the PC, the Ouya, the Amazon Fire, the Alienware, the Steam Box, the whatever, that Sandbox, and let that piece of equipment educate our youth. So weird, so strange. I don't like it at all though. But maybe that's how to get it off my chest and just kind of just give what I think about it. I think it's silly. I think these smaller groups need to mind their own damn business, really. Until something really happens, then maybe step in. But there's other things, in at least the country I live in, America, that are far worse than what's happening in the video game.